we eating fancy tonight, boys?
Can't complain about having some awesome cheesecakes while we're here. Can't worry about having their gargantuan meals. Takes too much space up in the belly for the real star of this restaurant.
This place is too rich for my blood. We should have just gone to DQ. You can't ever go wrong with some moderately priced cheeseburgers and awesome ice cream.
Joe, get some class. We can't always eat at the Queen. And Donald, did you say cheesecakes, as in plural?
Why stop at only one? I can easily take down at least 7 whole cheesecakes on a normal day.
Donnie boy, you exemplify the obesity epidemic in human form.
Oh, hey guys, you remember the argument we were having the other day? Well, Don, did you threaten the whole of Korea just for rupee?
What are you talking about?
The update that just hit the game, it has a new skin for rupee.
Seriously? You mean to tell me that Don gets to threaten other nations and he gets his way, yet when I do it, I'm memed into oblivion for a couple of drone strikes?
I didn't threaten any country, at least not recently. I've only been threatening porn stars and gold-digging old bitches that think it's cool to be disingenuous when they're irrelevant or on death's door for clout.
Well, check this out.
Donald, was all that even necessary, you disgusting, horny bastard?
I must have this. God bless those beautiful Koreans in their land with a bountiful harvest for the year. They knew to give Rupee a skin that was befitting her and that could only be amongst the top tier of this game.
This just proves that Rupee is definitely a street-walking floozy of the future. This dumb broad has no self-respect and has to live off of the thirst of horny dumbasses willing to go into debt for her.
I know, right? It's great. I love her hustle.
So does this mean that Leader is around the corner for getting the skin soon? They give a penguin skin to a girl no one barely uses and yet ignore the lovely little Leader that everyone either has or wants. Come on, developers. Let's get our priorities in order.
I really hope that when they drop a skin for Leader, it's just average. That's even worse than it being total dog shit, when it's just so bland or average that it can't even garner any hype or rage.
Someone's salty enough to take care of flavoring their own meal here, it seems. Not my fault you're stuck with a mid-skin for privity there, Barack.
What in the ever-actual-loving fuck is this?
What's wrong, Donnie?
So I'm pretty chill with how they have released skins so far. You know, you either pay a fair amount for a pass that you can collect a nice amount of supplies from and get a skin, or you just earn it from an event going on.
Right, and what's the problem?
They made this a random chance roll to collect, which you have to pay for rolls.
Oh, wow. Looks like Rupee is living up to her whore potential and willing to rape everyone's wallets for attention.
She's obviously been hanging out with Maxwell too much. She taught her in the ways of forcing oneself onto others, except she's applying it to bank accounts.
I mean, I guess you could consider this a mission pass like many of the others, but fuck me, it's running for around $60 to get everything, which with the low odds to pull Rupee, it means it's more than likely that she has a skin for $60.
So she's the price of our meal here? What kind of clown world logic is this? Are the developers really playing up the notion that Rupee truly is all about money and being a slut for money?
Makes sense to me. Everyone not simping for Rupee in the community, these are the true chads around not falling for a wink and a smile to fork over their credit cards to a twitch thought that needs to buy something probably worthless.
I mean, the items here aren't anything to sneeze at. There's quite a lot of endgame items here to win outside of the skin, but fuck me.
I'm actually surprised how you're taking this news, Don. I'd have thought that you wouldn't care about buying what is basically an elitist skin. Let's face it, for this to be a skin that could run the price of a brand new Legend of Zelda game, this skin is one of those gacha dick-waving trophies, a means of showing off those who aren't free to play and want to buy into the game.
So the whales get a girl who proves that she double fists money after getting double fisted by 2 dudes in the back of a Denny's parking lot to show off against the lower class of society that can barely buy 2 pieces of bread to make a ketchup sandwich with.
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying that I can see the point of making this a more prestigious thing just for bragging rights. Granted, this isn't a skill-based brag, but a brag nonetheless. Plus, I can't in all respect as a rupee main ignore this drop. It's a touch painful to go in on, but I have to have Playboy Bunny Rupee in all her big booty glory to use on my team. Sure, I have a mansion filled with golden statues made in my image, but even I have to wonder the mindset behind this. I want more to come to the Rupee Ranch, but fuck me. She's definitely making it tough to gain a great group following for her.
So you're going to roll for her?
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm all in on this. I already used my free roll and got that simple set of currency gifts. I guess that's fine. I have to roll like 4 more times to unlock the ability to put Rupee on the table. Kind of a bitch move to have her locked behind a number of rolls, but whatever. Let's see what I get.
Wherever you are, wherever you're from, I know what you're going through. But don't be afraid, don't give in to fear. This is all you need to hear. Play hard with the feeling. Play hard, you've got nothing to lose. Play hard with the feeling. Be a boy or a man, it's up to you. Play hard. Play hard.
Well, Rupee is on the board now. Come on, Lady Luck, smile on your favorite child today. Donnie Boy needs his darling Rupee to pay respect to the OG himself, Hugh Hefner. May his soul rest in peace, surrounded by beautiful bunny angels.
Are we not going to say anything about the horrible typos with the numbers?
Firth, tooth, three. The broken made-up English here is laughably bad, and even I have to admit that I can barely remember how to speak the language myself.
Play hard, you've got nothing to lose. Play hard with the feeling. Be a boy or a man, it's up to you. Play hard.
Son of a bitch, I really didn't need that.
Donald, I'm telling you, your ass is going the distance. There's no way you're pulling Rupee early.
Have a little bit of faith in me, Barack. Good fortune has shined upon me my whole life. It'll come up now, too.
So are we ever going to order food here or what? Where's the damn waitress at? I tell you boys, service in this country has gone downhill.
Well, I can't argue with a T9 manufactured gear from this. I'll happily take that.
Don't act like you meant to get that, though.
And some crystals to overload my T9 gear, too. Definitely a good takeaway right there. All right, last real roll. This is pretty bullshit that there's no real boost in odds for getting the skin.
Just be ready to pay up for that final roll, Don. No way you're hitting Rupee here.
Son of a bitch, if you wanted me to have an expensive mission pass, then just make an expensive mission pass instead of putting me through all this crap. Oh, wow, what a fucking surprise. I won the only prize left to win.
Well, do you feel better about yourself now that you spent more than what was needed on the skin, Don?
The important thing is that I supported my girl Rupee and even helped the developers keep this game running. I will not be shamed in how I spend my money, and it's really none of your concern how I do either. Hopefully my funds go to supporting Cosmograph to keep putting out more bangers of songs to add to this soundtrack.
Fair point. I can't dictate to you how you waste your assets in life. However, don't you think that by buying into this and even encouraging enough people to do so, that it enables the developers to just try this kind of thing again?
Well, it's not on people to spend on anything like this either. A good business listens to both the consumer base and their bottom dollar. If people are complaining yet still buying, they can do as they please. If they're losing money, then hopefully they course correct in order to salvage goodwill with the consumers and then continue to gain capital. The developers created an item that some people may want, and it's not on toxic individuals to dictate on how people happily spend their hard-earned cash. Sure, this could be a bad business move if the community manages to come together in a unified outrage, but if it's just those that want to feel entitled or snobbish towards others for buying an expensive cosmetic item that has no bearing on the game itself in any beneficial way, then really the developers can do as they please. Even if a select few buy this, it'll still run on prestige, and there could be some minor incentive to put out another skin behind a paywall like this again for another popular Nikke. These companies like to pander to various parts of their consumer base, carefully treading lines to try and make many people happy. So let's hope they don't destroy their goodwill entirely with everyone in one go.
Good evening, gentlemen. We're offering complimentary Bud Lights to our customers and letting you know that we're selling this at a discounted price.
Why would you insult us with this trash drink masquerading as a beverage?
We have standards at this table, and to insult us with this piss water is unacceptable.
I hope they continue to go under. Go get us a real drink, like some Carolina moonshine made by the great Popcorn Sutton.
Fucking A already? You guys ready to go?
Yeah, let's head out.
Hey, can we stop by the DQ and get some ice creams to go?
Yeah, that sounds good.
A blizzard sounds good right about now, boys. Hey everyone, spend how you want in this game and in life. Unless you're buying a one-toothed, bow-legged heroin addict prostitute when visiting Vegas, then don't feel shame for buying as you want. The world of Nikke will thrive and things will continue. For all you rupee mains out there, I hope the luck of Blanc and Noir shines on you all, that you get rupee skin early rather than last in the draws. Like and subscribe for more of us as we continue through the world of Nikke. God bless your pulls, God bless you all, and God bless America.